Now over at UH football practice, the defense really starting to come together and gel. And a big part of that is having the big fella healthy. Better believe it. Middle linebacker, captain, Corey Paredes, finally healing from that off-season shoulder surgery.
I'm pretty much good to go. If we had to play tomorrow, I probably could play tomorrow. So, I mean, my health is pretty good as of right now. So I'm just waiting for the season, you know, waiting for Colorado.
Our linebackers are very versatile. AB, size and speed. Corey's smart, speed, and he has size. Art, strong, and you know he plays very intense.
Hey, check it out. Look what we saw today at practice. The new uniform pant legs with those seams in the rear being sported by the offense. Defensive guys, well, they're film left out. They're going to try and see if they can wear them tomorrow.
All right, here at home, Warrior football fall camp rolled on at Cook Field this morning, where week number 3 is marked as the first significant action for returning linebacker Aaron Brown. Sidelined with a left hamstring injury, 6'1", 225-pound senior posted 83 tackles and 5 sacks in 2010 and says he's nearly at full strength, now just 17 days away from kickoff.
Close to 100, but I'm still real hesitant about really breaking out 100% out of my break. You know, just trying to just be cautious more than anything. Just getting faster, stronger, being able to hold my own in the box, putting on some weight from last year. So we'll see how it pays off. But we know defense got to step up. We lost a lot of good guys last year, but I mean we're ready. We're ready for that challenge.
Final week of fall camp continues tomorrow morning with the first of 2 Thursday practices starting at 8:30. Season opener against Colorado set for September 3rd. University.
I have that newspaper in my room that says slots hit the jackpot. You know, I look at that and I'm inspired. It's so enlightening and so blessing at the same time because, you know, we're one step away from that.
That's Warriors senior receiver Royce Pollard on the success of last season's slot backs, Greg Salas and Kilo Polaris, both NFL draft picks, footsteps he hopes to follow. To do so, he's shown through 12 days of fall camp he can be counted on to shoulder a lot of the offensive load this season. As a junior, Pollard had a career-best 64 receptions for 901 yards and 7 touchdowns in Hawaii's high-octane pass-happy offense. He expects to be better this season. Now, Jemai Webster reports from fall camp with the Warriors.
Royce Pollard is a guy who marches to the beat of his own drum.
Splendiferous, you know. If you guys don't know what splendiferous is, think about it. Splendiferous, splendiferous.
He has a way of articulating himself, but he's no joke. When he steps on the field, means business. He just didn't come here. It's home.
What's special about when you have that Hawaii across your chest?
When it's across my chest, you know, I'm representing Hawaii and I'm representing the name on the back of my chest, on my back.
Born on Oahu, June 3rd, 1989. Now he's trying to add to his legacy.
I want to continue that tradition of making our team good and showing everybody what playmaking and what playing in the Hawaii offense is about.
Ready to take on the roles Salas and Polaris did in 2010. He's the only starter left from that group of receivers, and he's got 5 words for his quarterback.
Hey, give me the ball, man.
Oh, you know, I mean, you know, he's grateful, and I know he's going to be looking for the hookup. You know, 'cause we got some plays that we want to specialize in. We want to work on that deep ball.
Got single coverage out there, and the pass is caught for a touchdown by Royce Pollard.
But, of course, you know, I'm going to be like, hey, you know, we were like this last year. Don't worry. I'm always here. Don't worry.
Just outside the top 5 in the conference with receptions per game. But he knows it'll take much more.
It's about the team. We really want to be great. You know, I want that to be remembered that, you know, 2011, we were out there, we were putting in the work, and we were doing what we had to do to get stuff done so we can get the championship.
Journey starts when the Warriors open the year with Colorado, September 3rd. Jemai Webster, KITV4 Sports.
Day 13 of fall camp for the UH football team. For about 12 plays was full contact all out. First team defense against the scout team offense got testy at times and a couple fights broke out. Made way for coaching opportunities for head man Greg McMackin.
It's a good teaching point because you can't fight. Obviously, you know, there's a fighting rule. You'll miss 2 ball games, so it allows me to cover that. So, yeah, you know, it was a good teaching moment. And plus, you know, they're getting excited to play somebody else.
Well, we're still a little more than 2 weeks away from that when the Warriors open up the season September 3rd against Colorado. Welcome to sports. Jemai Webster here in for Robert Kikaula. Now, everybody's not a fan of today's practice format, but the Warriors understand it's a necessary component in preparation for the regular season.
It's hard to see, you know, those guys get hit like that, but I don't know, that's what coach didn't want to see, so it's part of the game.
They're going to take hits during the game, so they might want to get used to it now. Once you go full speed and it's tackle, the fuses get a little more short, so things happen, a little attitude.
They got a lot of testosterone built up on the D, so they had to let it out. And, you know, it's getting close to game, so I think they're getting everybody ready for it.
Team scheduled for 2 tomorrow. First practice starts at 8:30 in the morning, then in the afternoon, it'll begin at 3:30.
How you doing, everybody? Let's talk sports. Wanting to see the defense and special teams operate at a higher speed, UH football coach Greg McMackin turned up the throttle at practice this morning, holding an intra-squad scrimmage. They worked kickoff return and coverage, as well as punts. What Coach Mack referred to as full speed and no takedowns, at least for special teams. Sophomore Alan Sampson and freshman Scott Harding were the primary punt return specialists. Sampson and cornerback Mike Edwards fielded kicks with the first team. Now, as for the defense, the shackles were removed. They were allowed to do some full-fledged tackling out there against the Scout offense. First, second, and third units all seeing action, including safety Leroy Lutu, running with the twos and making the pick on the final play of this morning's session.
You know, I'm really happy with that play. I mean, it was a big play, you know, it was actually a route that we had been studying as defensive backs, because the certain route that they did, we were all kind of struggling with it. So it was good to go out there and learn from what we have been taught by Coach Miano and go out there and be able to make the play. Defense, you know, Coach Mack has actually asked us to kind of pull off a lot this camp on the receivers and stuff like that. So when he finally gave us the green light, I mean, we were all excited. He told us a couple days ago. So we're all really looking forward to this practice because, you know, there's not too many opportunities that we get to, you know, go full speed. So, you know, when we get it, we go after it.
Bothersome sight, though, at practice today. Luke Ingram, regarded as one of the top long snappers in the country, sidelined with a shoulder injury. He says it's not serious, but it'll likely keep him out for a brief spell. Redshirt freshman Bo Yap filled in today. Warriors are now 16 days away from the season opener against Colorado.
After come back, the helmets were buckled and the pads were popping today on campus. Those thuds and grunts, though, you heard, weren't from parents helping their kids move into the dorms. It was from a spirited full contact session at UH football practice. The offense and defense went head to head, and the defense more than holding their own. At one point, things got a little heated with the players piling onto one another. Afterwards, each unit had their own take on the scrum.
Maybe they got a lot of testosterone built up on the D, so they had to let it out. And you know, it's getting close to game.
Yeah, that has a little bit to do with it too, but at the same time, once you go full speed and it's tackle, the fuses get a little more short, so things happen, a little attitude.
Some of the Warriors did get dinged up today, most notably long snapper Luke Ingram, who hurt his shoulder, but Coach Mack not concerned about it just yet.
He's a tough guy, and he just sort of hyperextended his shoulder. He'll be fine. Okay. You know, he actually did that in high school and came back, and I'm not worried about it.